Hi everyone, emmy-lou here. I'm going to draw a racing car today. So get ready, you need pencil, paper, which is landscape, and we're going to start drawing. Right, it's going to be slightly complicated, but I think we can do this. We can do this. So what we need to do is on your big piece of, well, your small, big, whatever, it's going to be landscape. So we're going to do a line. It's going to be quite a bit of rubbing out today, so get a rubber as well if you can. So you've got a bit of a diagonal line, and you're going to go line there, line there. Right, we have to join this up, but when we join it up, just press lightly. So we're going to join that to there. So it's a bit like a rectangle, but on its side. If it's a bit strange looking, do not worry. Then we're going to do a circle. It's kind of not in the middle. It's a little bit in the middle, but more here. This is the circle. So draw a circle there. Then, going to be quite a lot of rubbing out today. Then touch the middle of this. So the middle of your rectangle, we're going to go all the way down to probably about there. So just go from the top, straight down, about there. So it's a diagonal line. Now, then you're going to touch the bit where it says the circle, where it's got the circle, and you're going to go da-da-dee, da-da-da-da, till you hit to that bit. So it's almost like you're creating a strange looking rainbow. Then we want to do a wheel. This is going to be a wheel. A wheel? So we want to do this. Just do a line like that. Do not worry if it doesn't make sense now. And then like that. So this is a bit of a wheel. Just bear with me, you'll be fine. Now, on this side, we want to draw the rest of the racing car, and it's going to have a wheel. So what we need to do is go from there to the end. You're going to do this. But you want to find the end of there really first, don't you? Well, don't worry about it actually. Just go, not too big because it's got to be the same kind of angle. Then touch this bit here and you're going to go like that. This is quite thin for a racing wheel, so don't worry. If you want it thicker, do it thicker. But we're going to just join this up there. And because it's this angle, you're going to bring that angle down, and there's the wheel angle. The wheel angle, not the real angle. Then you want to inside do that. This is quite basic for now. We're going to make it look cool. This has to look 3D, so just do like that. It's the wing of the back of the racing car. Right, then we want to do this. We want to go touch the bit here, and you're going to go around and up like that. Now when you get to about there, you're going to touch this bit and you're going to go like that, and then so it's a bit like a U. So if you don't know what I've done, you're going to go round, up. If you're not sure where to stop, just stop somewhere, it doesn't matter. And then you just go U shape. And then there's this thing on the back that's like a rectangle. Doesn't matter what it is, but just put that in there. Now, he's wearing a helmet, but we have to rub out lines and do everything else. We'll do it later. Right, now, we want to do the other wheel. So there's two wheels here. So what we want to do is draw like that. You want to go down. If you can't do it, doesn't matter. You've got a line there and a line there. So as long as you've got two lines, might look a bit strange on my picture because I'm drawing it from an angle. Now, then go down a little bit more, and you're going to do a line like that. And then you can do another line. Whoa. Now because of the angle, if you can't do it, don't worry, it's all practice, it's fine. We're going to do an angle there, and angle there. So this is like the bottom of the racing car. So we're going to just make that chunky, like we did with that, but on the top. Right, this is a wheel now. So these two are wheels. So we're going to go round And then this becomes like that. You're going to do this. Round, round. Then you're going to go like that for the wheel, and then just straight line, and then just do that. This might look really strange, but don't worry. And then join this up. Da-da-dee. Now here you can decorate stuff, but what I might do is now is the chance to rub out. So get your rubber. It's quite a bit of rubbing out. We're going to rub out this line. So rub out that line. Rub out this line. Inside the circle, rub out all the lines that you can see. So whatever line is in that circle, we need to rub it out. Okay. It's hard not to rub out the circle, isn't it? Right, we want to rub this out. Oof, that's a long line to rub out, this one. So rub that out. Rub-a-dub. When we get to this bit, you want to rub out whatever's in this shape here. So rub whatever's in here. Rub away. And don't worry if you can't rub out. Doesn't matter if it doesn't completely come out. If it comes out as much as you can, then great. Right, now we need to put the detail in, but I need it to dry really, the Tipp-Ex, but yours isn't Tipp-Ex. So what we could do is add in the features. So you could sort of do a really cool swiggle on there. I could put an E for emmy-lou. So you could put your name on the side. You could make it look really cool. This is where they decorate the, shall I just do this? Where they decorate the racing car. I might just do a line there. I don't really need it, but you could add it in, add that line if you like. Here's where you could just do some lines, just because it looks quite nice when you add lines on things. This is kind of dry. Now this is a helmet, so just do a line like that and a line like that, because he's driving inside. Can't really see his body, but you can add a line like that. So he's inside driving, and here's where you could have a line there. You could do some strange shapes. You could have a line there. So just decorate it how you like. And then here you'd probably have some more lines, wouldn't you? You could have some flashes, like lightning, because he's so fast. That's a very strange lightning that I just drew. So you could just create whatever you like. So what we need to do now is you could actually put it on a road. So wouldn't be a road, would it? Be like a racetrack. Oh. So this could be like a really cool racetrack. Really enjoying this. Didn't actually think I'd enjoy doing a racing car because I love doing animals, but I'm really enjoying this racing car. Now I'm going to do a red racing car, and what I want to do is I want to draw around this bit first because I want the racing car to look 3D. You can colour it in now, any colour with anything you like, but I'm just using red because I want to smudge and show you how it can look quite cool, because this bit is 3D and it's kind of oval. It's where his body would sit. So it's quite nice to show that it's rounded. So then what I would do is, if the rest of the racing car's red, I would then go around it and do the same thing. Obviously if I've got a design, I probably wouldn't do that. Depends. So then I'll do this. Kind of hurts my finger after a while. And can you see that now looks like it belongs to this, but they're two separate parts, because I've done dark around the edges and then light in the middle. You could use watercolour pencils, you could use whatever you like. I'm going to keep all of this red just so I can show you that with one colour it still looks like it's a 3D car. I used to paint classic cars Oh, I really want to show you something. Oh, I don't know, I've got it. Just bear with me. Start colouring it in, and I'm just going to show you this racing car that I used to paint. And I love doing them. And at the moment, I'm doing a motorbike, which I'm just going to go and grab. Okay, so this is a motorbike that I'm painting at the moment. There's two motorbikes in one picture. And also, this is what I did when I was... So I'm 40 now and did the motorbike, so my skills are a lot more stronger. And I did these when I was, I think, 18. So there's one there. I love this one. I just love it. I love it. I love it. And can you see that I got the wheels a bit wrong? So I had to go over them, but I really like it. And there is another one I did. I used to go to racetracks and paint classic cars. So it's really fun. Really, really fun. But it's interesting how the more you practice, the more you become amazing. But at the moment, I don't actually like that wheel. Be there, wouldn't it? If you see something and you think, nah, that doesn't look right, please feel free to rub out. Because I think drawing it from the side, I assume it looks a certain way. And actually, when you look at it, you think, oh, no, it doesn't. So I'm just going to go around there and smudge away. Smudge away. You could do tons of different cars. You could do the same racing car, but you could do different types of racing car. They could all be on a race on the racetrack. I'm going to colour this in blue, just because it's something different. And he could be wearing, I like the idea of him wearing a dark blue suit. Ooh, yeah. I like the idea of a yellow helmet. I'm not sure if they have yellow much helmet-wise. But what we could do, you could either draw a face inside him, or this is glass, isn't it? This is perspex, sorry, like a plastic. So you could do black around it and just smudge in to make it look like you know there's someone in it. It's getting a bit messy, mine. Now the black wheels, so I could colour the whole thing black, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. And you know why? Well, if I do, my wheels, I think, won't look 3D, because this is what I want to do. I want to smudge this bit, so you can see it's a different part of the wheel, and then smudge that bit. And can you see, you know now, that that's a 3D wheel, whereas if I smudged the whole thing, it wouldn't look like a 3D wheel. So take your time on this. This, I would say, is quite tricky to do, because you might decide that the wheel's supposed to be bigger, or that you haven't done it at an angle that you like. So just practice, just keep doing it. It's quite fun to draw it more than once. I love the black wheels because it always makes it look like it comes to life. Okay, so there's give or take your, oh man, there's your racing car. It's very smudged, so you want to make sure yours is a lot more neater when you come to smudge it. Now I like to decorate it, so we could have a really bright yellow bit there, and the racetrack could be any colour you like. What else is quite nice? I guess a blue. That look quite cool, wouldn't it? Blue there, a bit of blue there. What else? Green, still a bit of green. And if you can, do it neat, because mine's now gone a little bit messy, hasn't it? It's so easy though, isn't it? To by accident go a bit messy. This is kind of an engine bit there. I won't do it too dark. I don't think it's the engine, let's be honest. I think it's something else, but I don't know. I think you probably know what it is if you really love cars. Then I reckon, well, I don't know what colour to do there. Oh, I don't know. Blue. Let's do a light blue. So I'm going to colour that all in. So you can have a bit of fun decorating it. You could do a awesome car that's got spots on, you know, got big bubbles on or something. You could have a car, each different car could be from each family member or something. There we are. Ta-da! There's my racing car. I guess I would, I'm just going to do this because I like the idea, but I guess I would take a grey paint, and I'd probably really light, like it's a light watery grey. I like the idea of going around the car just because it kind of makes the picture come together. Something a bit different, isn't it? It's getting a bit light now. I like to do a background. Some people don't. So if you've got a relative that loves racing cars, you could do this as a gift for them, couldn't you? I think they'd really like it, actually. So I used to paint them and sell them to people that owned them, and it was really good. It was lovely, lovely thing to do. I'll still do it now, but obviously I've got other things I'm doing as well. I think I'm going to do it again though, as well as other stuff. Okay, so there is my racing car. What you could do is do some, you know, the fact that it's driving fast. You know what they do? They sort of do the lines as if it's speeding around the corner. There we are. So it's going, it's a bit like a go-kart actually. You might want to do some shadow underneath. Getting a little bit complicated now, but have a go at some shadow underneath. Look quite nice. So there is your racing car. See what you can create with it. See how you can make it look. I think if you can just create something that you're happy with, and maybe once you've finished, go over it again. Like look at it and think, what else can I add? But I could go on and on really. I'm sure you can tell. But I can keep adding and keep adding. But I'm relatively happy with what I've produced, just because it feels quite fun. It's got a fun feeling about what I've drawn. So have a go. Have a go at doing your own race car and just pick different colours if you like. Paint, pastel, pencil, anything you like. Subscribe to my channel, tell everyone and share. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to be drawing maybe a summer beach scene because it'd be really nice to think about seaside. So I will see you tomorrow.